The internet trolls. Is it possible internet trolls are actually influenced by evil spirits? An internet troll deliberately tries to offend, cause trouble, or directly attack people by posting derogatory comments on social media. The Oxford Dictionary describes trolling as making a deliberately offensive or provocative online posting with the aim of upsetting someone or eliciting an angry response from them. According to many psychological studies done on internet trolling, internet trolls are narcissists, psychopaths, and sadists. Trolls will lie, exaggerate, and offend to get a response. As I've stated, there's no real purpose behind their comments except to upset everyone else involved. According to a psychological study done on internet trolls, they have dark tetrad personality traits. They conducted 2 online studies with over 1,200 people, giving personality tests to each subject along with a survey about their internet commenting behavior. They were looking for evidence that linked trolling with the dark tetrad of personality traits: narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy, and sadism. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with these terms, I'll briefly explain to you what they all mean. Narcissism is an excessive interest in or admiration of oneself and one's physical appearance. Machiavellianism is characterized by manipulation and exploitation of others, an absence of morality, lack of emotion, and a higher level of self-interest. Psychopathy is a deficient emotional response, lack of empathy, and poor behavioral controls. And sadists are people who experience pleasure from others' physical or psychological pain as they go about their daily life. For example, they might enjoy seeing a fight or someone messing up an important presentation at work. But more than that, they also enjoy doing things to elicit suffering. According to the psychological study that they conducted, they found that the dark tetrad scores were highest among people who said trolling was their favorite internet activity. To get an idea of how much more prevalent these traits were among internet trolls, one can refer to tables from the paper showing low dark tetrad scores for everyone in the study, except the trolls. Their scores for all 4 traits soar on the chart. The relationship between trolling and the dark tetrad is so significant that the authors write in their paper. The association between sadism and the global assessment of internet trolling scores were so strong that it might be said that online trolls are prototypical everyday sadists. Both trolls and sadists feel sadistic glee at the distress of others. Sadists just want to have fun, and the internet is their playground. It's your suffering that brings them pleasure, so the best thing you can do is ignore them. It's no surprise that internet trolls exhibit these dark psychological traits. Internet trolls have even been known to drive people to take their own life. They have no moral compass, they feel no remorse or empathy, and even gain sick sadistic pleasure from people getting upset, even to the point of hurting themselves. Based on these reasons, I believe internet trolling is a symptom of demonic possession or integration. There's a certain vampirism and demonic intention that is behind trolling, especially trolling that targets vulnerable groups. So if you also feel that internet trolling is truly demonic and evil, trust your intuition because you might be absolutely right. It could also be why people say don't feed the trolls, because the best way to defeat demons is to not give them any energy at all. Demons and trolls are bottom feeders, and they'll take whatever energy they can get from you, so don't give it to them. It's also very interesting that the word troll comes from an Old Norse word, which means fiend, demon, werewolf. It was developed from the Proto-Germanic noun trollen. There's some disputes on existence of 4 distinct classes of beings of unknown origins, while others believe that troll is a catch-all for mischievous creatures. Which is what internet trolls are. I believe they are influenced by demonic spirits. Psychopathy, sadism, Machiavellianism, and narcissism are all demonic personality traits. Internet trolls always try to derail meaningful conversations. Let's say you're in the comment section of a very interesting video, and you and strangers have an intellectual curiosity about the meaning of life. And so in the comment section you're discussing this with each other, then out of nowhere comes along an internet troll to call the both of you ignorant fools to elicit an angry reaction. As I've stated before, evil spirits are bottom feeders and they'll take whatever negative energy they can elicit out of you. Now, the easiest thing you can do to avoid these trolls is to not respond to them, block them, delete them, and prevent them from trying to derail meaningful conversations. Their aim is never to reason or to discuss anything, it's only to elicit negative emotional energy from you. Trying to have a legitimate conversation with an internet troll is like trying to reason with a gremlin. It makes no sense trying to reason or bargain with a mischievous creature. Internet trolls often use inflammatory messages to provoke emotional responses out of people, disrupting otherwise civil discussions. Trolling can occur anywhere that has an open area where people can freely post their thoughts and opinions. And unfortunately, being a troll is not limited to cyberspace. These mischievous spirits can influence the mind of your friends, family, and work colleagues. The attacks are often relentless. In psychology, this is known as the Agent Smith effect. In the movie The Matrix, Mr. Smith has the ability to enter any body at any time, and of course this often occurs when the Matrix is threatened by Neo. The scenario in The Matrix is a reflection of our real world. For example, you're down at the coffee shop having a conversation with a friend, and everything is fine until you have an intellectual curiosity about the true nature of reality on a specific topic. Now this can include a variety of things such as history, what our world really looks like, what the nature of reality is. Now watch what happens. Up pops up Mr. Smith to replace the person you were just having a conversation with to attack you. Because your intellectual curiosity on these topics threatens their reality bubble. Our view of reality is programmed into our youth, and because of this, the Mr. Smith programming, people become guardians of their reality bubbles. They enforce the indoctrination which holds together our false concept of reality like superglue. And I'll give you guys a pretty good example. Let's say there's an atheist named Jim, and all of Jim's close friends are atheists also. But one day Jim decides to question his reality, and he starts to develop an intellectual curiosity about the possibility that God exists. And he tells his close friends about his intellectual curiosity concerning the true nature of reality, and the possibility that God might be real. Then all of a sudden the dynamic between him and his friends start to change. Up pops up the Mr. Smith effect to replace the people you were just having a conversation with to attack you. And the attacks often come in forms of mocking, frustration, and anger, or all of the above. The Bible even says in Proverbs 29:9 that if a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. And again, this is just one example. I'm sure many of you watching this video have experienced the Agent Smith effect. You're having a conversation with your friends, family, or coworkers, and everything is okay and fine until you mention something that threatens their reality bubble. Then all of a sudden the dynamic changes, and now to them you are a foolish person. They will attack you with frustration, anger, and mockery, and often telling other people, look how foolish this person is. He's entertaining the idea that this might be possible. And the perfect verse to fit this topic is found in the book of Jubilees. Jubilees chapter 12 verse 20. Deliver me from the hands of evil spirits, who have dominion over the thoughts of men's hearts, and let them not lead me astray from you, my God. And establish me in my seed forever, that we go not astray from henceforth and forevermore. Alright guys, I hope you found this video very fruitful. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support this channel, I do have a Patreon. It helps me afford books and material to make more interesting content. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much, and we are out.